it ring on my mind. She said Liberia is at a crossroad. So I just wondering whether we are still there, where are we now? Step ahead, stay and see where we are 2-3 years back.
Okay. So it's wondering whether we stay at the crossroad. Yes, Elizabeth?
Yes, when I close my eyes, I picture the statement Mr. Daboy used by saying friends of this, friends of that, which drew my attention to, our democratic process. That is, like, people are now thinking of the implementation of policy, because we also deny our own policy because we don't know what our lawmakers are to do. We expect so much of them and then leaving the responsibilities. So that leads to the results that we are now seeing, like implementations are not done according to our expectation, because we expect them to go and make laws. But instead we are there, they are our friends, what we can get out of them has become our concern. So when I closed my eyes, I was really like holding us responsible for bad leadership when it comes to our own
leadership. Okay? Yes.
When I start reflecting, I start to reflect on my friends in the past. I ask myself, this election is actually our problem? I look at us, I said no. We have elected tyrannic leaders. We have not changed. In my own mind, I felt that we have elected democratic leaders to feel that we deliver this country. We have not changed. So I still say to myself, election is not our problem. What is our problem? I think we like men should be more patriotic.
All right.
Yes.
Should be more patriotic. Problem identification. Yes.
Yes. What I reflect on is the youth of Liberia. And while Mr. Dawo talking about friend of this, friend of that, politicians are using the youth. I can reflect on the past election that we were the youth, and then there and on, because politicians are using it. So I'm thinking, youth, what are you people thinking of doing for the election? 2017 is coming. You are going to be used by politicians. Are you focused on what yourself, for your own understanding, to do as youth? Because they can say youth as future, the youth are the present leader, not future leader. Because you are in government, you're in school, you are in the IT world, other people, like a forum, it's a forum that you should be thinking what next the youth will do. So it's my fear. How the youth will be? How are they going to focus on the election? Are they going to be following the politician to just put them together and carry on?
We coming from. Before we start thinking about the present or the upcoming election, we should think about where we came from. Our past elections. Is it all about election? Is it all about who will be president or who is voting? Let's think from the past. Before we became an independent state, we had our own problems then. Others were marginalized, and people are still marginalized today. So can we resolve that first and think how we can handle our elections?
All right.
We got a lot of presidential candidates in the race, and they are financially committing to go through the process. And then we have like a lot of youth around funding different organizations, even on the campus. So I'm worried, how are we going to really elect these people? Are we going to elect them based on the money that they have, or we are going to seek our personal interest? Are we going to look at the interest of the country, or we just going to vote them because we feel that they get money down so we can be able to ride big cars or do other things for ourselves? So I'm also worried about Omeo. It's that Omeo is kind of leaving the country, and now we are coming to get into the election process. How is it going to be? Are we going to carry on a free and fair election? Because 2011, I believe the election did not go well. So I'm worried Omeo is leaving. If the election will not be free and fair, how will the citizens really conduct themselves? What especially the youth? Will we sit and then do it in a way that will be will we conduct it in a peaceful way, or will go ahead to scatter, that our country will go back to civil war? I'm actually worrying about that.
Good reflection, huh?
I'm looking at the constitutional review committee. Looking at the root cause of the first coup that took place in Liberia in 1871. The coup took place because the very year the election was held, there was an amendment to the constitution to increase the term of the president from 2 years to 4 years. And the president-elect at that time hold the view that once the amendment was accepted, it was adopted, then the vote was set for 4 years. But the opposition party also have a contrary view that once the election was held during that time, the president in question should go for 2 years. And this coming 2017 election, we are looking at an amendment to the constitution. Will the amendment be adopted before the election in 2017? If that is the case. If it is not the case, then will the president-elect not have the same view as it was in 1871? So these are things that are
reflection. Very good reflection.
It's able. Our mothers, they have a lot of difficulties with the past election. Yeah, so what mechanism we put in place ready to mature them or to see them going through the process smoothly, not to get those difficulties that they face in the past.
Okay. Thank you.
I have a short and deep reflection on interference.
Interference.
Especially from the West when it comes to election results in Africa, especially Nigeria. At this time, will the decision really lie in the hands of the electors, or there will be a selection after the election?
What is up?
Yeah, talking about reflection, I certainly understand with most of things past elections that I have witnessed. You see this those aspirants go on the radio, they go to public places, and they see all those beautiful things. But as soon as they get in chair, it change. So I want to know, what is our problem? Is it that it's from the root? We are not patriotic? Because those same people that vote for public offices, they are Liberians. Some of them go through the hardship. Some of them go through tough times. They know what we can go through. And they go when they are about to vote for those offices, they say the beautiful things, still don't they have the vision. But we don't know why when they get in that house, things just change. So what is our problem? That's why I started with reflection.
Our problem, what is?
Actually, I reflect on civil society, more especially when it comes to our post-war society. Because there are a lot of civil issues like emerge. And then the method, the analysis that people use in the situation, sometimes the country are retrogressive or progressive. In time past, we understand that our people at the rural area, the people's life still remain the same. Then no changes. For example, people stay in the interior drinking from running water, which have a great effect on our livelihood. And this problem still exists. Some of schools that exist in the rural part, you find that there is no sitting area. Students go to school and then they sit on one or two benches just to acquire education. And then I also think on the contrary of our youth are involved in motorcyclists. What are the mechanisms the government putting in place? Because majority of them are abandoned schools, focusing on the issue of motorbike as a only means of survival. So there's a problem, there's a situation wherein that when they are not empowered today or tomorrow, they may be a threat to our peace and stability. Right. So these are things that we need to look at as Liberian in order to move Liberia forward.
Thank you. All right. But I pick up some issues which are very cardinal from all of the reflections people did. And one of the issues has to do with the referendum, which is constitutional. We know that the referendum should always be held 1 year towards the election. If, it has to go before the election. So before I close, I'd like to turn the say maybe the next 1 minute, and then we can turn over to one of the
the reflection of we have different opinions on the reflection, but the thing we will follow up the reflection in our different statement.